So after hundreds of videos, I'm going to do something I haven't done before, and that's talk about a new social media app. And that app is Clubhouse. Maybe you've heard the buzz around it. It's in its infancy. There's, I don't know, somewhere between 1 million and 2 million users from what I understand. So that's just a tiny, tiny fraction of the size of Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or any of the other more established platforms. This is brand new. It's only been around for a few months. It's only available on iOS. It's, for now, we're months away from Android being available. It's only available, you have to get an invitation. So you have to know someone that's on the service, get them to send you an invitation. So it's just starting out. You get on there and it feels like early days. But I have a feeling this one is going to go big. I was actually pretty early to the Twitter parade, not so early to anywhere else, but none of those other platforms really capture my attention so much. I mean, from a business standpoint, they're pretty exciting. You know, the ability to advertise on Facebook and YouTube, super exciting, and allowed us to reach audiences that were really hard to reach before those advertising platforms. You know, right now in Clubhouse, there is no advertising. There's no monetization in any way yet. It's all coming. It's all going to change. I don't have any inside knowledge. I've just been paying attention to what they are saying publicly. But what I love about this platform, and it's the first platform that really feels like it's captured me. And I got to say, it's only been a few weeks I've been on there. You can find me at Jeff Walker. That's my username, just Jeff Walker. I've only been on for a few weeks, so it's all early days. But what I love about it and what I think is relevant to you as an entrepreneur is when you get on there is that it's very conversation-based. It's all live. Everything happens live in the moment, and there's nothing visual. There are no photos. There's no videos. There's no posing that you're on the beach and look at me and my Lamborghini type of stuff. It's all about showing up and the value you can deliver as you speak. So obviously I've got a little bit of experience. I've got some stuff to talk about, so it's a good fit for me. And I think for anyone, it's a great place to listen to conversations that your avatar might be having. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm all about finding your ideal client, what we call our avatar. That's the person you really want to be serving. And you really need to, I also preach publishing. And really the idea of publishing is just to get some reaction and to attract your perfect avatar and get to know them. Because unless you know them and their hopes, their dreams, their fear, their desires, what keeps them up at night, then you can't put together a great offer. So it all starts with knowing who you're trying to reach, who you're trying to serve, putting together a great offer for them, and then putting together a marketing campaign that leads them into your offer. But unless you know who they are, unless you know what they're thinking about, it's really tough to put together that offer and that marketing. But on Clubhouse, you can actually go listen to real conversations that your avatar is having. And that might sound a little creepy, like you're listening in, but for those of you who are not on the platform yet, there's nothing creepy about this. There's just anyone can start a room, and the room will have a topic of discussion, and then people can join that room and have a conversation. That's sort of what's happening. And those rooms they're freely accessible, and you just find the room where your avatar would be hanging out, and then you can listen to them, and you can learn their hopes, dreams, fears, frustrations, and it will advance you and your marketing. It's also a place, clearly people are on there building an audience right now, so there is that aspect to it. It is 100%, since it's 100% live, it really changes the dynamic in terms of marketing and brand building and building a following. So that's all in its infancy. We're just starting to figure out. But it is a platform that I think bears paying attention to, and it has my interest literally like no other social platform has. Up till now, social media for me has been about business, really. It's not a place I invest a lot of my personal time in. It's about building a business. But Clubhouse is actually, it's got me, it's hooked me. I don't know. It's like I said, it's early days. It's early days. I'm not saying I'm going to be hooked forever, but it's got me hooked right now. So definitely something to pay attention to. If you've got an iOS device, try to get an invite. If you don't have an iOS, if you've got Android, it'll be coming soon for you. But yeah, keep an eye on it. This one, I think it can go places. So wherever you're watching us, scroll down, leave a comment for me, and let's go get them this week.